Hello, it is I, Yield Opinions Ahead, and this is my video ranking the Undertale Yellow boss fights on difficulty. Note, this video will contain major spoilers for Undertale Yellow's story, and also the strategies I used. So, be warned, if you have not played it yet, or if you are intending to play it and have not yet, do not watch this video. Dekabat is the tutorial boss, and is the first enemy encountered with colored attacks. He is very easy to spare, just use the Watch Act 4 times. Otherwise, just move through the orange attacks and stop through the blue attacks. Avoid using any healing items during this battle, as it is better to save them for later battles. Dalv is the first true test of the player's ability in Undertale Yellow. His attacks require much more precision than the enemies before him. Survive until you're able to give him a handshake to spare him. I would recommend having the corn dog, candy corn, and some lemonade to heal throughout the battle. Martlet is definitely a step up from Dalv, requiring much more preparation than his fight. Her battle style does provide the player many breaks, so take advantage of those to heal. I recommend using the Silver Scarf armor and any variety of bow and honeydew healing items if needed. Starlo, aka North Star, is up next, our first sequence break of the list. The reason why his fight is lower down is due to his fight's gimmick, the lasso, not being that hard to deal with. I recommend using the fancy holster armor and as many root beers as you can fit in your inventory. If you are really worried, you can also use the extra 15 HP from the Wild East's hospital to provide an extra cushion. Axis is up next, and once again, his gimmick is not too bad. The trash can shield is a really fun tool to master during the battle, and after the second or third round of attack, you should be used to it. I recommend the goggles armor and an assortment of healing items from Bendy and Mo for this battle. Gardener is a really tough battle. The Vines gimmick is a very tough gimmick to play around, constantly having to choose whether to heal a turn or continue cutting away. The attacks Gardener puts out are very tough and require a high level of focus than any other boss on this list so far. The Robot Minion attacks are definitely some of the toughest attacks to survive, so be wary of them. I recommend either the Safety Goggles or the Silver Scarf if you're better at dodging, and as many Bendy items as you can carry in your inventory. El Bailador is one of the hardest fights in Undertale Yellow. The encounter with him is a surprise, and you must survive 10 rhythm game attacks with ramping difficulty. The Silver Scarf is a must-have for this battle, and recommend staying as close to full health as possible, as El Bailador takes no prisoners. If you guessed that the final boss fight would be the hardest boss fight, then you are correct. Suroba Katsukane is by far the hardest boss fight in the pacifist route of Undertale Yellow. She has a whopping 4 phases of battle. I stupidly thought that the final boss wouldn't be that bad, and went into the fight with leftover healing items from the Axis fight, the hot dog and monster candy from the dumpsters, and the safety goggles. How wrong I was. Literally 4 hours later, I had somehow made it to the final phase of the fight with 3 HP and no healing items. After a few more hours, I decided that it would be faster to just reset, which I did. Here's my second attempt's winning strategy. I had the Deltarune patch equipped with the Silver Scarf on standby in my inventory. The healing items I brought were the Fruitcake for a guaranteed full heal, the Golden Cactus for utility, and a bunch of Monster Candy pluses for healing. For phase 1 and 2, I did my best to conserve healing items, only using them if Endure cannot heal me above 15 HP. Phase 3, I used Monster Candy pluses and Endure to heal. Phase 4, I ate the Golden Cactus on my first turn and no hit the first attack. After that, I could safely tunnel vision the shield, and by the time the cactus ran out, I dealt with most of the shield and was able to win the fight. Undertale Yellow is definitely the best fan game of Undertale I've played so far, and its boss fights definitely factor into that. The unique mechanics of the bosses were all fun to play against, and it was satisfying to spare each and every one of them. My tier list is on the screen if you want to compare notes. I am planning on making more Undertale Yellow content, so if you're into that, consider subscribing to keep up to date with my uploads. I am planning on doing character analysis videos for the main characters of Undertale Yellow, so tell me which of the characters I should analyze first. Also, one more plug. I have a Q&A posted on my channel, so if you have any questions for me, leave a comment on that video, which will be linked in the description. I hope you all have an amazing day. Bye! Alright, the normies should be gone. So yeah, this is my unscripted segment of the video. Yeah. Undertale Yellow is definitely such a good fan game. I kind of find it funny how this is one of the only, like, fully completed fan games that isn't just, like, a single battle that I can think of. Like, the only other one that I can think of is Overtime, the TF2 one. But yeah, like, pretty cool. I am considering playing that as well, so if you guys want me to play Overtime, I will. But other than that, have a good day, everyone. Bye.